Hello people, it is Fox, and if you know me, you know that whenever you see the Sensei's Divining Top mat, it's usually gonna be a DeckTech. Yes, today I will be showing you my Yisan, the Wandering Bard EDH deck. A deck that I've been working on for a good 2-3 months now. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite decks. It's currently my only monocolor deck, and I'm very, very proud of it, very proud of what it's done, how well it plays, and how fair it is as well. So yeah, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. I will be putting up a list on Tapped Out, and I will be linking that in the video and in the description. I don't know when I'm going to be doing it. More than likely, it's going to be within the same time I put this video up. So yeah, let's get right into it, and let's look at Yisan, the Wandering Bard. I am going to alter one of these because I picked up like 5 extra. I have a problem, I know. I'm not sure what to, though. More than likely, I might do like a caricature of Spoony, because Spoony Bard. Anyway. He is a mono-green tutor commander, is what I like to call him. For a 2 and a green, tap him, you put a verse counter on him, and then you search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost equal to the number of verse counters on him. Exactly the number of verse counters on him. So basically it goes tap, put a counter on him, search for a 1-drop, search, counter, search for a 2-drop, and it just keeps going on and on like that. When he has protection on him, and especially when he has haste on him, that's when he's doing the best. He's really good at these really cool combat tricks that you can get into. Super fun commander, not unfair at all. He can easily lose to many decks, but he can also just out of nowhere completely destroy other decks. So, very fun multiplayer commander. Let's get into it. Starting off with basic lands, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, focus. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. Alright, 24 forests, full art forests, all the same art, because consistency. And then we got some utility lands. Tranquil Thicket, not a huge fan of cycling lands, but in monocolor decks they work way better, just for the extra draw spell, especially in green, which doesn't have that much draw power. These help quite often. Llanowar Reborn, not a necessary card, but a neat little trick to graft the +1/+1 counter onto something. Usually pretty fun to graft it onto Scavenging Ooze, because then you can keep building on those. So fun. Tree of Tales. I don't know why. It's a green artifact land. Slippery Karst, another cycle land. Mosswort Bridge to cheat out really good cards, hopefully, if you get lucky later in the game. Hall the Bandit Lord to give Yisan haste. Personally, I think this card is good in almost every EDH deck, regardless of who your commander is. Only for the fact of giving any commander haste is always a benefit. Ghost Quarter to get rid of annoying things like, let's see, Maze of Iths, Strip Mine, other Hall of the Bandit Lords, dumb annoying things. Also Reliquary Tower if I feel like being a dick to a blue player. Reliquary Tower, I play 1 copy in every deck because you will have hands higher than 7 and you will want to have an infinite hand size. That was a correct sentence, right? Desviant Stage to copy stuff. Rogue's Passage to make stuff unblockable. Homeward Path in case you steal my stuff, which can happen, and I want it back because screw you. And Temple of the False God because that's a redundant name. Eric Wildspeaker, neat little green planeswalker thing. Ugin's amazing, because green does not have board wipes, and Ugin is amazing as a pseudo board wipe, especially for tokens. He comes in with 7, -0, blow up all the tokens. Harrow, ramp, fog, because, oh my god, I love fogging people who don't expect it. No one expects you to play fog in a build like this, especially no one expects me to play fog, because I always play like some other combat trick or something better, but nope, sometimes fog is just good. Sometimes fog just works in your advantage. Crows and Grip to get rid of annoying stuff and they can't respond. Court of Calling in case Yisan isn't fast enough and I need to cheat out something to help him. I'm getting all disorganized over here. Overrun, which is a game, a win con in this deck. If you have a lot of creatures out, you want to get a lot of overrun effects. Usually this, Crater Hoof, and what's the other one? Overwhelming Stampede, and then there's an enchantment that gives stuff +3/+3. You want to get as many overrun effects as you can off in one turn to kind of just destroy the entire table. Explosive Vegetation for ramp. Tooth and Nail. I only play Tooth and Nail in this deck because tutoring out creatures in this deck is normal. I'm not running Vorinclex. I'm not running Void Winnower, I think its name is. You can't even. None of that stuff. This is really just kind of to get a haste enabler out like Serac. Primal Command, really good card, underrated in my opinion. Brings back a lot of stuff from your grave. Eldritch Evolution, Love this card. I put it in every deck that I play green in, which are at least 4. It's really, really good. It's only a one-time, much better birthing pod, but, you know, it's a one-time, much better birthing pod. Burning Confluence to gain some life, get some counters on stuff, and to bring stuff back. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, no, not gain life, sorry. To get counters on stuff, get stuff back from my grave, and search for more ramp. Harmonize for draw. Genesis Wave, because this deck can get all its lands out pretty quickly sometimes, and Genesis Waving for 20 is kind of fun. The Great Aurora, because I love Green Warp World. Pre-Orders Command to give all the cards in my grave back to my hand and have no max hand size. Seasons Pass is an amazing card. I love it. Again, another card, a new card that I play in almost every green deck I have. Just return stuff from your grave to your hand, and it shuffles itself out. Well, it puts it on the bottom, but essentially with Yisan, you shuffle it back in. Sky Shroud Claim for more ramp. Beastmaster Ascension. We're on to the enchantments now. I'm talking too fast. Beastmaster Ascension is another permanent overrun effect. Much more effective. I can very often attack with 7 creatures all at once, so this will trigger immediately. Greater Good for draw. Zendikar Resurgent for mana ramp and draw. Asceticism to stop you from hurting my stuff. Instill Energy. This was a card a subscriber actually mentioned to me in the comments that I got from the flea market, that this is a really good card to play in Yisan. Yeah, it is. It gives them haste, and you can untap them once during your turn. That's incredibly useful. Also, I don't know why there's a pen mark in there. Got it at the flea market. People like writing on their cards. They're dumb. Yeah, Instill Energy is a great card in this deck. Honestly, probably one of my better haste enablers. And I didn't even know it. So thanks to the person who mentioned in the comments. Do appreciate that. Soul Ring because Soul Ring. Swiftfoot Boots for haste, and then I do have Lightning Greaves. Lightning Greaves for more haste. Quicksilver Amulet to cheat out more stuff. Cage Stun because I need more mana. And Dark Steel Plate to make Yisan indestructible and just make him more of a pain in the ass. You will be noticing that I don't have Sensei's Divining Top in here, and the only reason for that is because I don't have a 6th one. I have 6 EDH decks, 5 other ones, and they all have top in them. So after a while, getting more tops starts to be tough, shall we say. So if I do get it, well, when I get another top, it'll be going in this deck for sure. Fog Frog or Spore Frog, because honestly, I'm just playing this because I love Fog Frog. Me and my friends kind of love this card, and it's fun. Birds of Paradise. Alright, so you might be wondering why there's writing on this card. A friend of mine named Mike Snow, I played this deck against him one time without Caustic Caterpillar in it, and he played a card called Ascent to Madness, which is essentially Smokestack, but it also lets you discard cards from your hand. He told me, you really should be playing Caustic Caterpillar. So I took a Caustic Caterpillar and wrote on it, and then he signed it on the bottom. So this is in here because of Mike Snow. Signed by Mike Snow. Permeating Mass, I love this card. It turns other things into permeating masses, and then those things can turn other things into permeating masses. And then it's just shenanigans and hilarity, and everyone gets mad. I think I turned a Rafik with like a ton of equipment on him into a permeating mass. So that's probably my favorite use of that card. Fight Bear, Overwhelm Tracker, it fights. Usually pairs. Wasteland Viper for a fast Death Toucher to get rid of annoying people attacking you. Fauna Shaman for ramp. These are the 2-drops. Sacred Tribe Elder for, not ramp, Fauna Shaman for creature tutoring. More of it. Sacred Tribe Elder for ramp. Lotus Cobra for more ramp. And Scavenging Ooze because Recursion's a bitch and they can never deal with Scavenging Ooze, and if they can, they have to deal with it quickly. Scavenging Ooze kills Kalitas decks. It kills any Recursion decks. What's the other one? The Corridor. It hurts those decks so bad, and they really have to get rid of Scavenging Ooze. We're on to 3-drops. E-Witness for stuff back from my grave. Nisa Basswood Seer turns into the Planeswalker. That is the 3rd Planeswalker I was talking about. Should be running a checklist card. It lets you search for a land, and then when you play 7, she flips, and you can get more lands if you're lucky. Wood Elves for ramp. Shaman of the Forgotten Ways because it's Biorhythm on a stick, and it's legal in Commander. Loamy Shaman, again, to deal with Recursion decks. Rex Sage to deal with artifacts that are annoying. Chameleon Colossus because I've killed people with this card. I have gotten it up to, what is it, 4, 8, 16, 32. I think I've gotten it up to like 120, 100, 200 something. Like, it's just crazy numbers you can get this is if you have a lot of mana. It's just hilarious. Sirach the Huntcaller, he is a haste engine. Psalm Simulacrum, we're into 4 drops now. Well, we were with Sirac. Psalm Simulacrum for ramp. Annihilate a guy on the hunt to give my stuff trample and a little bit more pump. Acidic Slime to get rid of other stuff, even lands. Seedborn Muse because it's not banned. Colonian Hydra. Wormcoil Engine, just a good card. Death Touch, Lifelink, I need some life sometimes. Banned in Progress to get rid of a bunch of artifacts and enchantments all at once. Hydra Omnivore because multiplayer. Woodland Bellower to get 3 drops out of the deck. Overall Hydra is kind of like a test out card. I like it because of the reach, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And yeah, I really have no complaints about it. Also, it's foily. Pathbreaker Ibex is an amazing card. Give everything trample. If I don't have Nylea, that works. But not only that, also Overrun. Equal to the highest creature you have. That creature doesn't even need to attack. So, it's just, it doesn't, right? Am I reading that right? This is the greatest, yeah, it's just the greatest power among one creature that you control. Guy's Revenge, really annoying card to get rid of for people, and it hits for 8 with haste. Yeah, Regal Force for draw. Great Hoof Behemoth, another win con just to have like a full board of creatures, and then Overrun for God knows how much. And then Terrastodon because sometimes your stuff sucks, and I want you to have elephants instead, because elephants are fair. And that was Yisan, the Wandering Bard. I won't get into like the games that I played with it. I might write a little bit more in the tapped out list that I'm going to post soon. But yeah, if you have any questions, go to that list or leave a comment and I'll answer the best of my abilities. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you later in more videos, but until then, Yisan! Bye!